Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Amanda, and in this video we're having a quick look at a healthy routine to have for our day when we are self-regulating our nervous system and of course manifesting whatever it is that we desire. So first of all, when we start our day, we want to obviously have good thoughts because our subconscious mind is the most impressionable when we wake up in the morning and also when we go to sleep at night. So when we first wake up in our day, we want to have affirmations that we are telling ourselves that it's going to be a good day, or that we are achieving our goals or manifestations, or simply just even self-esteem affirmations for our confidence throughout the day. Also as well too, we want to self-regulate our nervous system, and this can look like breath work. It can also look like taking a few minutes of meditation or sitting in silence, and also just taking in the morning and maybe even gratitude, anything that actually calms your nervous system down after you have woken up and you are preparing for your day. So when we are going about our day, yes, we are keeping our thoughts positive. However, it's not always about the affirmations that determine what it is that we are manifesting. We also want to be looking at our behaviors and how we are engaging with the day that is demonstrating that we are achieving this manifestation, or that we already have this manifestation in our world. So it takes 72 hours to create a new neural pathway in the brain, meaning that it takes 72 hours for this belief to solidify and open up a new possibility to the brain of attracting what it is that we want in our world. So while we are doing all of these things, we want to be behaving in a way that is also demonstrating this throughout our day. So what does it look like to you to be this person who is maybe in that relationship, who is maybe just knowing that they're going to be in that relationship, or who is manifesting money or houses, or just knowing that they are on their way, new jobs, dream jobs, whatever it is that you are creating? What does that look like for you? Who are you in this story? Who are you as this person who is waking up every day and engaging in life in a way that you are knowing that this is your reality now? So affirmations are important for our positive psychology, but it doesn't really matter how we are saying affirmations, because our affirmations are really just reminders of the goal or manifestation that we are attracting into our world. So once we start our day off with that, our energy is in balance. We're keeping our energy balanced. We're keeping our energy positive. We're focused. We have a routine. It's healthy. We're waking up. We're doing affirmations. We're doing breath work or meditations, gratitude, or simply even just having a coffee and just enjoying it, being in the present moment. We are focusing on our goals, our manifestations. We're asking ourselves about the behaviors that we are engaging in throughout the day, who we are, how we see ourselves as this person who is already in this manifestation. And then as our day is continuing, we can have little kind of minutes where we reflect on how the day is going. Maybe this can even just be imaginal acts or affirmation, a few minutes just to sit down and quiet our mind and tell ourselves that this is happening right now, or that we are engaging in it in our day as this person who is experiencing the reality that we want. So it's never really about, as I say, the specific affirmations. It's all about really getting ourselves into the mode, into the behaviors, and into the mindset of this person who is having our day planned out in a way that is experiencing this reality. So once our day is going this way, we will feel more in control of how things are going. We'll be in a more of an awareness of our mind. We'll be in more of an awareness of our behaviors, because we are reflecting on our day in a way that is actually bringing us back into the present moment. Because remember, everything is already existing in this present moment, and it's simply just coming into the present moment and enjoying the now and engaging in the now in a way that we know is successful for ourselves, and in a way that we know is loving and healthy and harmonious on our journey. So once the day is over, then we want to remember about our self-regulation, obviously, throughout the day. But when the day is over, we do want to have a little bit of a thought process on how our day went. So just a little bit of reflection on how our day went. It doesn't have to be pages long or anything like that. Just a couple of lines on anything that went throughout our day. So if you notice that maybe you were triggered throughout the day, you can write this down, you can write the event down, and then you can ask yourself why you were triggered. You will maybe find the solution right there and then. And what this actually does then for the mind is actually cross out that limiting belief, because you will find the solution in why you were triggered. You will also find the solution of moving forward. So you cross it out. You're telling the mind that, okay, that was the old story that popped up, but tomorrow I will be doing better, because now that I know that it's there, the moment that I realize it is the moment that I cross it out, because I am aware of it. And once we become aware of these things, that is the stepping stone to overcoming the old limiting beliefs as well too. So once we do that, we reflect on the day and we actually tell ourselves this solution, and we find the solutions to everything that went on within our day, then we can actually come in, do a little bit of self-regulation, whether it is meditation or whether it is just reading or anything that just brings us back into the present moment again, but into that knowing and authentic reality within ourselves. And also as well too, we want to say a few affirmations before we fall asleep too, because we're telling our mind about this new person that we are. So just a quick recap on this routine. I thought I would do a video on it just for keeping our energy balanced and our energy positive throughout the day. So first of all, we wake up in the morning. We know that our mind is impressionable first thing in the morning when we wake up, and last thing at night when we go to bed. So we want to have a few positive affirmations, one or two. It doesn't even have to be a big string, even just one affirmation. Even just say that I'm grateful that I woke up in the morning, or something that when you wake up is telling your mind and body that you are happy in this moment, or that you're grateful that you even woke up in that moment. We want to have a little bit of regulation in our morning as well too before we start our day, whether that is a couple of minutes of breath work or meditations or anything that is mindful practice that brings us into the moment. It doesn't have to be that long, 15 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever, but it just gets you started for the day on that positive note, and it lifts your energy for the day as well too. And then throughout the day, we have our goals or our manifestations on a piece of paper or in our mind, and we know what it is that we are manifesting. We're just reminding ourselves of it throughout the day with our affirmations, specific affirmations for the goal, yes, but again, it takes 72 hours for us to create a new neural pathway in the brain, and we have about 70 to 80,000 thoughts a day. So we want to have a continuous flow of positive psychology, so it doesn't really matter about being so specific about affirmations, as long as they are actually telling us that this is the person that we are, and that we are knowing that this is inevitable for us on our journey. We also want to look at our behaviors. How are we engaging with the day? How are we engaging in behaviors that are demonstrating to the mind and body that we are manifesting this specific thing into our reality? And then as our day goes on, we keep ourselves regulated through mindfulness techniques. And if we don't have time to do breath work, or if we don't have time to do affirmations or anything throughout the day, we just keep ourselves in an awareness of our thoughts, meaning that we can just come into the present moment and just have a couple of minutes just to focus on the present moment, or even just a few seconds, even just to bring us back into that moment in time. And then as we are finishing our day, we want to have a reflection on what it is, just in case there's anything that we actually did get triggered by throughout the day, or maybe if we just want to be grateful because everything went so smoothly throughout the day. Anything that we want to do, we want to reflect on the day, because we are crossing out, as I say, limiting beliefs when we become aware of our triggers or anything that may have caused us to feel anxiety or stress throughout the day. We cross it out because we are aware of it now, and once we become aware of it, it means that we can also let it go, and then our next day then can unfold in a better way, in a way that we know that, okay, well, hang on, this triggered me yesterday or whatever, so I'm not going to allow that today. I'm going to tell myself that this no longer matters, doesn't serve me anymore, it's the old story, and so I'm just going to let it go. and because sometimes we can be unconscious about our triggers as well too, so it's good to identify them and let them go at the end of the day. And then of course we want to do a few affirmations, because our mind is most impressionable as we fall asleep at night as well too, and a little bit of self-regulation then as well. So I thought I would make a video on that. I hope it is helpful for anyone who is wanting to have a little bit of a routine but doesn't maybe know where to start. Just remember, it's all about the energy and the thoughts, and so it's really just about self-regulating your nervous system. And we want to be self-regulating our nervous system even when we're not triggered, because it's a way that we are telling our mind and body that we're not in the survival mode anymore. We're continuous, we're consistent, and we're persistent on the new way of being. So I'll leave that video there, and I will chat to you soon.